Hey Aquarius, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekend reading from August 26th through the 28th. Ooh, this is for Aquarius. Okay, I saw commitment just flip out, but it went back in. All right, this is for Aquarius last shuffle. Okay, we have the honoring path and we have professional assistance. Something fell on the ground, so I'm going to grab that. Okay, we have taking steps. So we saw commitment flip out. Someone's making a decision, making some sort of agreement with someone, but you're trying to do the right thing. I think that it's very important, whatever you do. If you are going to sign a contract, make an agreement with someone, you're getting advice, I would listen very closely and pay attention to what's being said, what's being written down, taking in everything before you make a decision. I would not make any quick decisions at all. I would sleep on it throughout the weekend. Honoring path, you have the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Cups. You may feel very compelled to forgive quickly a situation. Professional assistance with the Six of Pentacles. Well, it's almost like this. If whatever you tell them that's as much of assistance that they could ever really give you, right? Whatever you give to them is all that they could really give to you. If you only tell them part of the story, they can only help you partly. And you have the Hermit here, so there's going to be a lot you keep in. So like that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying this, right? They want you to be very cautious about to making any decisions based on the advice you get right now, because they don't have the whole story. So they're going to give you advice. You're going to act on it. They don't know everything else. And then you go later and go, this blew up in my face. And they're like, and then you explain, well, I have this and this going on. They were like, well, if you would have told me that, I would have told you to take door B, kind of thing. So they want you to be very, very careful about making any snap decisions this weekend. You have the Ace of Wands, Queen of Cups, and Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. This is about quick communication, right? Someone's going to quickly speak to you and want to, I won't say reconcile. There's something here about the right thing to do is to forgive someone and give them, maybe there's another chance at something in this situation. There's another chance at this. The right thing to do is to give another chance, right? And that's kind of what they're saying. But they're also saying you need to fight, like I won't say fight, but take a stand for yourself, but move on, okay? You take a stand, but it's not something that you're going to keep fighting about, because the thing is this, you can agree to disagree, but as long as it's done respectfully. But they're saying, take a stand, yes, say what you got to say, and assert yourself in the sense of, this is how I feel about it though. But they're saying move on quickly. Don't sit on that forever. Like, well, we don't agree on whether red or blue is better. And it's like, okay, you guys don't agree. But somehow, some way, it's like, okay, it's like, let it go. Let it go. They're telling you to let it go. There's something that maybe you're not letting go of. The professional assistants even would say that they want you to look deep within and see how you're contributing to your situation. With the professional assistants here, look deep and see how you're contributing to this. Okay. The increase with the Ace of Cups, Five of Cups, a lot of memories, a lot of a nostalgia coming up, memories of happiness, memories of even regret. Here, a lot of this is coming in. A lot of hopes for something new to happen, or to regenerate, or something to rekindle coming in. But this is a lot of sadness about that too. There's some sort of energy of regret, hope as well too. There's a lot of mixture of a lot of this, like happiness. When you think of a certain person, maybe a water sign, doesn't have to be, and you have Virgo here, doesn't have to be these signs. But there's a lot of happiness in this, but also regret, also sadness, also shame, also excitement about rekindling. Okay. Commitment, Ten of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. Someone is promising something, but this may be you promising what? Let's see. This is promising to work on something, or to invest time in something, promising to do something with this, right? But then the Seven of Swords is here. It's like, is this you promising the same old that you were promising before? And if that's the case, they're almost saying that you can't, that's not going to fly. You can't do the same thing you did before expecting a different result. With the Seven of Swords, right? A lot of times the Seven of Swords could be the deception, someone who's a betrayer or someone who is a thief. But that would say that this also is also about going backtracking, looking back, going, oh man, did I forget something? Yeah, there go the swords right there, buddy, but you're not looking there because you're so busy trying to rush and get out of something. So this would be about hastily promising the same thing, not giving it much thought. They're telling you too with the commitment that's not going to work, right? In order to have a 10 of Pentacles, if it ended up before just being just the 9, you can't do the same thing and expect to get a different result, which would be the 10. Okay? So they're calling attention to this. This is maybe what kickstarts everything. Maybe you communicate with someone, you give them the same old speech or the talk or something, or say, I promise I'm gonna do XYZ, and you realize rapidly that's not going to work. They may not. They may be receptive to it, but they may be like, I don't want to do that. I want to move on. I want to do something different. Increase here will be the memories and maybe the regret in these memories, and the shame and sadness, heartbreak, but also the happiness that you shared. So that comes out rather, right? And then you have the professional assistance, and this may be about you actually going to talk to someone that you trust, someone that has been where you are. And a lot of times, like I said, with professional assistance, I would not talk to anybody ever in my life about personal situations and take their advice unless they are exactly where I want to be. So say it's a marriage, I wouldn't talk to anyone unless they've been married successfully. They have to be married twice as long as I was, and they're successful and they're happy, and you see healthy energy flowing through them. I would listen to them because they can lead you to where they are, because they're telling you exactly what they did to get there. But this person is going to tell you, or hold a mirror up to your face and say, this is how you contributed to your situation. And the Hermit have you look deep into yourself. They'll cause self-introspection, which is a very good thing. This is not negative. This is actually quite positive. A lot of people have a hard time with looking at themselves. They'd rather blame others. They'd rather talk about what someone else did, which you can't control that. So why, we all have, like I tell people a lot, we all have problems, but the best problems in the world ever are the ones you can do something about. If it's out of your hands and in someone else's hands, what is that going to do? How is that going to serve you? And so we have that going on here. However, they're going to show you that. And what's good about this is that you have another chance, and they're talking about being the bigger person, and accepting, forgiving, moving on, making your stand. Yeah, say, I don't agree XYZ with that, but it's okay. Let's move on, because I don't see anybody with negative intentions. I just see someone who's needing to move on, not hold on to the past regression, the past aggressions or whatever. I'm saying the wrong word, I'm sure, but not holding on to those things. Making a solid commitment to moving on, and there we have it. I would say listen very hard, because it almost looks like you're not giving the person all of the information either. So the advice that you get would be, well, look at yourself. Spend some time to look at yourself and make a decision after thinking hard about everything, though. Okay? All right, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.